Hi everyone, this is Bjorn Dixgard from Mando Diao, and you will find out more about us, our lovely little band here on intro.de. I'd say John Lennon or Nelson Mandela. I would be for. I just came home from West India, Guadeloupe, and that was a really cool country. That was like the French Riviera mixed with Jamaica, pretty much. It felt like that. It was both rough and but at the same time very European because it used to be a French colony, I think, and it's still French. So that was a really beautiful place. I never seen such good sand like on the beaches. It's unbelievable. It's like the smoothest sand ever. So there I was walking around in the sand, and yeah, it was a really beautiful island. I'm pretty bad in crying, which is a shame. I think guys should cry more. I think that would be good for the world. That will take off some pressure for every man. I remember one movie I really cried to, and that was a movie with Stellan Skarsgård. Do you know him? He's a Swedish actor, pretty successful in Hollywood, I think, and all that. So he was in Pirates of the Caribbean and all that. But he was in a Lars von Trier movie. Stellan Skarsgård, he plays a guy who works at an oil platform, and so the whole movie starts with him marrying his wife, and then like 2 days after goes to the oil platform for 2 months. So that's really it's the first feeling. You get a bad feeling as soon as you leave for the oil platform, and when it comes back, she's got cancer, and yeah, and then after that it's just full on sad. So that one was tears through the whole movie. I think I was completely alone, just like that. I used to laugh when I was a kid. I laughed when Yellow Submarine came on because it's a really funny song if you think of it. But I also like The Office, the English version. The whole band really loves The Office. We think it's so fun. Ricky Gervais, it's one of the best comedians. So everything he does, pretty much, I laugh to. Well, we all have to do something about the climate, huh? It's almost becoming like a cliche to talk about it now, but it's really, we have to do something about that. So we should probably invent a new sky, pretty much. Well, John Lennon was definitely one of my childhood heroes. Maradona, uh, yeah, Maradona was one of the biggest idol I've ever had. Um, yeah, I think Maradona and John Lennon was the biggest ones. Pretty much everything except making music. I think I'm a pretty good husband to my wife. I at least try to work on that, and she says that I'm good sometimes, and that's good. I think I'm a pretty good friend as well. Sometimes I try not to talk behind my friend's back or hurt them so much. So I might be pretty good in not like upsetting people's feelings. I don't know. Sometimes I aim at that at least. Well, for a long time, I just hoped that Marilyn Monroe would raise up from the grave, because I think she was so beautiful. So I've been in love with her. When I look at photos, I almost get in love. But I mean, there's so many beautiful girls around. Penelope Cruz is really beautiful. I don't know if I'm, but beauty doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I don't know. But if you talk about beauty, Penelope Cruz. After I turned 25, and since then, I don't see, I don't have idols in that way anymore. It's to me, it's just When I listen to a Beatle records, I'm not a fan anymore. I just appreciate it very much, and it's the same with every music I listen to. I don't idolize it. I just, if it's great music, I love it. But I'm not a fan anymore of anything, I guess. Nicotine is a very, very bad habit. Um, Also, I eat a lot of junk food, actually. A lot of hamburgers, a lot of pizza. The whole band does that, pretty much. Everybody except CJ and Matt, we love junk food. If we can choose between a Michelin guide restaurant and McDonald's, we will probably take McDonald's. Death, for sure. Last year, I've been thinking a lot about death and all that. I think maybe it's because I'm married now and I feel, I feel another way, you know, and perhaps I'm gonna get a family soon and all that. So I think a lot about death, and I'm scared of all my friends dying, you know, people I know, and it's just hard to handle. I think Ingmar Bergman had the same problem. He made a lot of movies in therapy, just to make his own therapy for handling the death. And after a while, he got over it, so he wasn't afraid of death when he died, which is what I can hope for. But on the new record, there's some of those fears for death involved in my lyrics, I'd say. Perhaps the German team in the European Championship this year. They were not very good in that game, so they were really losers in that game, which was a shame for them. I really hope that they should beat Spain, but man, they didn't play very good at that game. But I mean, there's so many losers. I mean, Stalin and Hitler, and I mean, idiots all around in history. Barack Obama is pretty cool, actually. I hope he's gonna make a good job. I'm not sure of him, but he feels really cool in some way. But I think Al Pacino, I think Maradona is still very cool in some way. Uh, I think the guys in the band are really cool, in my band. I think my wife is really cool. Yeah, I could go on forever. This year, I'm really looking forward to us starting to tour like really much again, like really properly, like big tours, and not only like we did on Never Seen the Light of Day, a few gigs here and there. I really look forward to the big ones, like the 3 week tours. That's when you get into when it becomes your daily life. I think that I'm really up for, and I mean everything is really exciting with the new record. So around 2 in the night, I think is a great hour. Usually, even when I don't drink, I think it's a great hour. I've written a lot of songs at that time. I work good in the nighttime when everything is calm and you can just sit with your thoughts and ideas in a calm environment and just put it down. That's what I love. But it fucks up the day afterwards always, because you go to bed at 7 in the morning and but anyway, nothing to complain about.